Trench full of snow and mud marks the international border here along Roxham Road in Quebec. Since last November, several times a day, taxis bring refugee claimants. Many have just arrived legally in the U.S., but without a Canadian visa. They step across the border despite warnings from the police.
Stop! If you cross, it's illegal. You'll get arrested.
We arrest these people because we have to determine their identity, if their claim will be legitimate and all that.
Police then take them to the Border Security Agency, where they file an asylum claim and can expect to be freed to await a hearing. They call this the longest undefended border in the world, and that's a fact that so far this year, hundreds of people have taken advantage of, coming to a place like this and crossing over into a new country in hopes of refuge and a new life. Elsewhere in the country, asylum seekers have braved frigid weather, walking for hours across frozen fields to reach Canada in the dead of night. Since last November's U.S. election brought President Donald Trump to power, the number taking such risks has soared.
There's a change of attitude of the population in general towards refugees. And some of them were as far as saying since the election they've had trouble keeping their jobs, they've had trouble getting Medicare, and that they don't feel safe even if they were to be accepted as refugees in the United States.
Canada and the U.S. regard each other as safe countries for refugees and have agreed to reject asylum claims at official border crossing points. That doesn't cover those who cross in remote areas. Pressure is mounting on Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to drop that agreement, especially since his response on social media to President Trump's first attempt to ban travel from 7 mainly Muslim countries.
When we say on Twitter, you're welcome, but we don't want to rescind the safe third country, that's definitely something that doesn't follow what he says. We need to have concrete steps. We can't wait anymore to see how things will evolve. We need to have that agreement, that safer country removed.
Canada has long welcomed refugees, but the country isn't used to having so many arrive like this, unexpectedly, at an illegal border point, unwilling to stay in the U.S. As their numbers grow, this could become a volatile political challenge for a government that so far seems unable to adjust to the new situation. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Hemmingford, Quebec.